All right, welcome to our wonderful performance here in a second by the Westfield Ukulele Circle, right?
Yes, sir.
My name is Michael Bobrowski. I'm a curator at the Westfield Washington Historical Society Museum. We have several other people here from the Historical Society, Jeff, Paula, Tom, my name is just went away. Gene, who did our last newsletter, thank you so much. We open noon to 4 normally, so we'll be open after this concert to go up to the museum, where you can of course go into the 1835 Barker family log cabin afterwards too to have a look around. And without further ado, thank you so much. We have refreshments over here, cold drinks, iced tea and lemonade and cookies, so don't forget to snack some of those. And thanks so much for coming, appreciate it. You want to take it away?
Thank you, Michael. Hello, I'm Kevin Aldrich. My wife Sandy and I, we lead the Westfield Ukulele Circle. We are the Westfield Ukulele Circle. And later during our performance, we'll share a little information with you about what we do and who we are. But we came to have fun, sing songs, and play our instruments. So we're just going to get started. Is that okay with all of you?
Yep.
One, two, 3, 4. Under the sea. star with the help of his good friend George Harrison. At that time, it was only the second song Ringo Starr had ever written. He's written many more now, but he didn't write songs back then. The Beatles recorded Octopus's Garden in 1969 on Abbey Road. Our next song is a Bob Dylan song that he wrote on a napkin and then handed it to who did he hand it to, Ben?
Roger McGuinn.
Roger McGuinn of the Byrds. And the Byrds, a folk rock group, very early folk rock group, recorded it and had a huge hit. This is You Ain't Going Nowhere. One, two, three, four. Clouds so swift, the rain won't lift. Keep on, close, the railings low. Get your mind off the winter time. You ain't going nowhere. Ooh, right behind. Tomorrow's the day, my love's gonna come. Oh, where we gonna fly? Down in the easy chair. I don't care how many letters they send. Morning's pain, the morning wind. Pack up your money and pick up your pen. You ain't going nowhere. We right behind. Tomorrow's the day, my love's gonna come. Oh, are we gonna fly down in the easy chair? Buy me a food and a gun that shoots. Tailgates and substitutes. Strap yourself to the green fruits. You ain't going nowhere. We right behind. Tomorrow's the day, my love's gonna come. Oh, are we gonna fly down in the easy chair? Angus John could not keep all his dreams of privacy. Like that hill, no matter how steep, it ain't enough to hit. Ooh, we right behind. Tomorrow's the day, my love's gonna come. Oh, are we gonna fly down in the easy chair? We right behind. Tomorrow's the day, my love's gonna come. Oh, are we gonna fly down in the easy chair? Thank you. Wow. Big crowd. Couldn't you bring more people? Well, except for Octopus's Garden, all of our songs are folk songs today, and I would argue Octopus's Garden is a folk song today, because all over the world, people sway with the rhythm and sing along with the song, and that's a folk song. Our next song, you can't do folk songs without doing a John Denver song, who was one of the great folk singer-songwriters of our time. And this one, like many of his, he was a master of the love song or a romance song, and this is one of his love songs. This is Back Home Again. One, two, 3, 4. There's a storm across the valley, miles to Hollywood View. The afternoon's heavy on your shoulder. There's a truck I didn't do, Fall Boss. They're real good at hanging in there and coming back in when I need them to. All right, we're going to do another folk song now. This is a real old folk song. This is one that's so old nobody knows the origin. It's very often, you'll hear a lot of bluegrass bands play this one today, and it's a work song. It comes from two areas. It comes from what was called the Anglo-American Party folk songs, which was think about men working, pulling the halyard on a big ship or pulling the anchor off the floor of the sea, and they're singing so they can stay in time together. Or the railroad workers that would drive spikes and would sing and chant with each other so they could stay in tune. This one also was on the Mississippi River when they were digging and making the levees to control flooding, and that was when they dug levees by hand with a shovel and a pick. This is Crawdad. Got the banjo, Lulu? All right, here we go. One, two, 3, 4. Let's go down to the Crawdad Hole, honey. Let's go down to the Crawdad Hole, babe. Let's go down to the Crawdad Hole, catch all the crawdads we can hold, honey. Baby mine, you get a line and I'll get a pole, honey. You get a line and I'll get a pole, babe. You get a line and I'll get a pole. We'll go fishing in the Crawdad Hole, honey. Baby mine, sitting on the bank till my feet get cold, honey. Sitting on the bank till my feet get cold, babe. Sitting on the bank till my feet get cold. Running down that Crawdad Hole, honey. Baby mine. Yonder comes a man with a sack on his back, honey. Yonder comes a man with a sack on his back, babe. Yonder comes a man with a sack on his back. I see the man with a sack on his back, honey. Baby mine. Man fell down and he broke that sack, honey. Man fell down and he broke that sack, babe. Man fell down and he broke that sack. See those crawdads back he had, honey. Baby mine. I heard the ducks say to the drake, honey. I heard the ducks say to the drake, babe. I heard the ducks say to the drake, there ain't no crawdads in this lake, honey. Baby mine. All right, thank you. Oh, well, people pay. That's great. Our next song is by the wonderful singer-songwriter Tom Paxton. Mr. Paxton's in his 90s and he's still performing and still writing songs. He doesn't travel as much. He mostly performs kind of close to home. He lives in the Northeast. But he still writes songs and records with some of the top folk singers up to date. This is I Can't Help But Wonder Where I'm Bound. Speed up on me. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. right, we're gonna slow the song. I got a good joke? No, kidding. We don't do jokes. We got two anti-war songs today, folk songs. Got to have anti-war songs or protest songs when you do folk songs. This one is a lovely little song written by a guy named Ed McCurdy, and this one's been recorded by Pete Seeger, Peter, Paul and Mary, Willie Nelson, Johnny Cash. Oh, like 50 people have recorded this song. This is a song about a man who has a dream, and he dreams that he sees this great big room of people, and they're signing a paper, and the paper is their promise they're not going to fight anymore. And after they sign it and they pass out the copies, the people rejoice, because none of us want a war, and none of us want our sons and daughters to go to war or fight. This is a lovely little waltz. Last night I had the strangest dream. One, two, three, 2, 2, 3. A little bit about the Westfield Ukulele Circle. We're a local Westfield Ukulele Club, go figure. We started at the little old library, going on 5 years, huh? In a little bitty room that held 4 people, and we would shove 6 or 8, and then one day I asked could we come in and maybe play some holiday songs, and the assistant director of the library said, well, I just have one question. I've got one question for you. What do we have to do to get you out of that little room and out where everybody can hear you? And like, oh, I don't know, but we can do that. And then we went out into the big open area of the children's area, and then we went to the big new library, and things changed at the big new library. Now we meet at a local church, but we're a local club. But we meet every Tuesday evening to have fun, sing songs, play our ukuleles and guitar, and banjoleles and harmonica. We got harmonica today? We doing any harmonica today? And we have members from all around. Westfield, Noblesville, Arcadia, Avon, Brownsburg, Fishers, Carmel, Indianapolis. So, don't know where you're from, but if you got a ukulele hiding in your closet, and it shouldn't be hiding in your closet, you're welcome to join us. We also do performances like today, and this is our sixth performance this summer, or fifth performance this summer. We performed at the Hamilton County 4-H Fair, and we performed at retirement homes. Is there anything else I missed? I guess that's it. And by the way, there's some flyers over here about us and how to join us. And you're welcome to grab one. I really don't want to take them home. I used to be in motorsports in a global tire manufacturer, and we would travel with all this stuff, hats and jackets and woofy wowzer stuff, and my rule was, man, if it went out on a plane with me to a race, it never went back. Now we also have, for those of you that might be interested, excuse me, we also have a beginner ukulele class for adults that starts Monday, September 8th, and there is a little flyer up there, not much information except that and how to contact us. This is an 8-week class. We've got a great curriculum. This will be our third year and the fourth time we've presented the class. Several of us up here will be there helping you if you choose to join us. So grab a flyer, send us an email for more information. Would anybody like to know more about us? Anybody got a question about us? Okay, getting the dead trout stare, so I guess it's time to go on. Excuse me. Got it. All right, this is another old folk song. One that the origin is unknown. Those are kind of my favorite because they change and they evolve over time, and people take away verses and they write new verses. This story first appeared in 1500s in a poem in England, and it wasn't long before somebody took the poem and set it to an old folk song. Nobody knows who wrote the music. Back then, they didn't write music, right? Nobody knew how to read and write music in happy old England. They just performed songs and passed it down from one person to the next, and one family member to the next, and one generation to the next. You may have heard this before. It's a pretty common folk song. It's been performed by just about anybody that's ever recorded songs. This is called The Fox. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. Fox went out on a shelby night, prayed for the man to give him light, give him a go that night before he reached the town. Oh, town, oh, town, oh, yeah. I got a couple of reggae songs. I can't do a reggae strum, but I think my way through it. But we play a whole host of music. Our next song is a folk song. It's an old Irish song. It was made popular by the Dubliners, especially when they did it on Austin city limits. This is it's a traditional Irish song. Again, origin unknown. It's just been passed down generation to generation. And I love three-quarter songs. I love waltzes. I don't know why I just love the rhythm of them. And this is a waltz. This is Molly Malone. You may know it. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. In the 1920s and 30s, a movement started. There was a wonderful, wonderful professor out of University of Texas by the name of Lomax, but he wasn't a musician or a music historian or anything, but he grew up on a ranch with the cowboys working for his father singing cowboy songs. And he kind of fell in love with those songs. And he realized that if somebody didn't save them, they were going to be lost because they weren't written down, they weren't published. They were just passed from one ranch to the next and one cowboy in there. So he started collecting these, and then pretty soon, under the New Deal of Franklin Roosevelt, people were sent out to record folk songs and songs from the mountains and the cities and from the laborers of factories that were singing songs and the cowboys. And this is one of the cowboy songs that is so old, nobody knows the origin. It's a river valley, but there were two river valleys with its name. Now, most of us think that it's a cowboy singing to a maiden, but there's some historical evidence that no, it was an indigenous Native American maiden singing to her cowboy. So it kind of goes either way. This is one of our favorite songs. This is called Red River Valley. Westfield Ukulele Circle from other ukulele clubs is we have guitars, and harmonica, and we have a couple of bass players, and we even have a young junior high school person from Westfield High School that comes in and plays percussion with us, which is always nice because, you know, he keeps beat. And of course the banjoleles, which are banjos built ukulele size. Our next song is originally an old folk song written in 1895 by a man by Harry McClintock, and he wouldn't record it till 1928. But we don't play the original version often because it's not always family or child friendly. It's about hobos and drinking whiskey and smoking cigars and hoboing. But then along about 1945, the great folk singer and actor, Oscar-winning actor, Burl Ives, gentrified this song, made it a little more family friendly. This is Big Rock Candy Mountain, Burl Ives version. Thank you. Man, have you counted people? No. I'm surprised. You always count people. We have a nice audience today. Thank you all for coming. You got great weather, don't you?
Yeah.
So when Brenda, where's Brenda at?
Go in the corner.
Are you hiding, Brenda? Brenda's in the shade. Brenda's one of our members, and it was her idea for us to come here today for this, by the way, is the International Play Music on Your Porch Day, where today, all over the world, thousands of people and groups are playing on porches. But it was her idea for us to come here, so FYI. And we're grateful for you to come and put up with us. And hopefully your expectations have been met, because hopefully your expectations weren't too high. Our next song is a lovely folk song written by a folk singer-songwriter, not necessarily well known. His name is David Mallet, and he wrote this song, and it's his signature piece. It's been recorded by John Denver, Peter, Paul and Mary, Pete Seeger, Johnny Cash, and 75 other artists have recorded this on their albums. But it's a lovely little ditty. This is called The Garden Song. It's become a favorite children's song, but it wasn't written for children, but it has become a favorite children's song. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inch by inch, row by row, gonna make this garden grow. All it takes is a rake and a hoe and a piece of fertile ground. Inch by inch, row by row, someone bless these seeds I sow. Someone warn them from below till the rain comes tumbling down. Pulling weeds and picking stones, we are made of dreams and bones. I feel the need to grow my own, 'cause the time is close at hand. Grain for grain, sun and rain, I'll find my way in nature's chain. To my body and my brain, to the music of the land. Inch by inch, row by row, gonna make this garden grow. All it takes is a rake and a hoe and a piece of fertile ground. Inch by inch, row by row, someone bless these seeds I sow. Someone warn them from below till the rain comes tumbling down. Plant your rows straight and long, temper them with prayer and song. Mother Earth will keep you strong if you give her love and care. An old crow watching hungrily from his perch in yonder tree. In the garden I'm as free as I've never been up there. Inch by inch, row by row, gonna make this garden grow. All it takes is a rake and a hoe and a piece of fertile ground. Inch by inch, row by row, someone bless these seeds I sow. Someone warn them from below till the rain comes tumbling down. All right. Our next song has an interesting history. You know it. You've heard it. You've heard it a gazillion times. It was recorded by a Broadway star, and he was a star on Broadway. But he wasn't known around the country, around the United States. If you were a Broadway aficionado and enthusiast, you knew this artist. He was born in Harlem, New York, and his family was from Jamaica. And every summer, his mom would send him to Jamaica to spend time with his grandma and his family and to get to know his heritage and his family. And he heard this song one summer when he's there, and this is another working song. This is a song that dock workers would sing as they were moving heavy items to stay in rhythm and to help each other. And they worked at night because it was too hot during the day. So So they would oftentimes go to work as the sun was setting, and they'd go home as the sun was rising. Now, what this song did was make him an international star, advancing him, or maybe not advancing him, but elevating him from just being known on Broadway to being known all over the United States. And then it was television shows and movies and records. Oh, wait a minute, I got the wrong song up. That would have been a bad deal. And yeah, you know this, and by the way, this song, a whole new generation discovered this song through the movie Beetlejuice. If you've ever seen Beetlejuice.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, I haven't said it, but you guys, you know, you can always sing along. You can always hum along. Don't overpower me, but you can always sing along. This is a fun one. This was the first pop hit. Got to like number 3 or 4 on the Billboard charts by Harry Belafonte. This is the Banana Boat Song. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey-oh, hey-oh, daylight come and they wanna go home. Hey-oh, hey-oh, daylight come and they wanna go home. Worked all night on a drink of rum. Daylight come and they wanna go home. Spent time in until the morning comes. Daylight come and they wanna go home. Come to Mr. Tallyman, Tallyman, man. Daylight come and they wanna go home. He said, Mr. Tallyman, Tallyman, man. Daylight come and they wanna go home. Flip 6, 10, 7, 8, 10, punch. Daylight come and they wanna go home. 6, 10, 7, 8, 10, punch. Daylight come and they wanna go home. Day-oh, day-oh, daylight come and they wanna go home. Day-oh, day-oh, daylight come and they wanna go home. Beautiful bunch of bright banana. Daylight come and they wanna go home. I'm a deadly black tarantula. Daylight come and they wanna go home. Flip 6, 10, 7, 8, 10, punch. Daylight come and they wanna go home. 6, 10, 7, 8, 10, punch. Daylight come and they wanna go home. Where we at? Tally banana. Daylight come and they wanna go home. Mr. Tallyman, Tallyman. Daylight come and they wanna go home. Hey-oh, hey-oh. Daylight come and they wanna go home. Hey-oh, hey-oh. Daylight come and they wanna go home. Daylight come and they wanna go home. All right, we got time for 2 more songs. At least by our time contract. I started saying a little while ago, isn't the weather gorgeous? Is this perfect? So when Brenda made the arrangements and talked with Michael, I thought, August, are you kidding me? You know how hot it's going to be? And we said, we'll play for an hour. That's about as much as I can take. 'Cause this is my winter. This is when I don't go outside. Well, when it's 90. But the weather couldn't be better for today. So thank you, weather. So our next song is another war protest song. It's another Dylan song. Now y'all know Dylan's 84. 84 years old Bob Dylan is, and still performing 260 nights a year. He is still on the 60 or 50 year never-ending tour. He's never come off tour. Right, produces 1 album a year, minimum, at least 1 album a year, new music. And of course he's won the Nobel Peace Prize. He's won Grammys. And did you know that Dylan is also the only folk rock person to win a Pulitzer. They've only given 2 other Pulitzers to artists. One was from the opera, and one was a jazz performer. But a few years ago, the Pulitzer organization gave Bob Dylan a Pulitzer for artistry. So you know this one. Again, this was one of his protest songs in the early 60s. This is Blowing in the Wind. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. Up with the greatest American folk song ever written. It was written as a protest song, and it is a protest song, but for our public performances, we've taken out some of the more controversial protest verses. This song was written 81 years ago. It was written by Woody Guthrie. You sang it in grade school or elementary school. I learned it in grade school and elementary school. It's sang at high school graduations, college graduations, presidential inaugurations, political campaign celebrations. It's sang sporting events. It's sang all over the place. My favorite story about this song is for Obama's last inauguration, Pete Seeger was invited to come perform on the Lincoln Memorial steps, but he only got to do one song. And he didn't like that. And so he sang this song with every verse he knew, like 50 verses. Now, this is a living folk song, so people add verses and take away verses all the time. So Pete Seeger said, okay, I'll do one song. And 45 minutes later, he's still playing this song. You're welcome to join us. You know the chorus. You may not know all the verses, but you definitely know the chorus. This song is, "This land is your land." 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. As I was walking that ribbon of highway, I saw above me an endless skyway. I saw below me that golden valley. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. I rode and rambled and followed my footsteps through parklands and Bird Island desert, while all around me a voice was sounding. This land was made for you and me. And the sun comes shining, and we were strolling, and the wheat fields waving, and the dust clouds rolling. As the fog was lifting, a voice was chanting. It said, "This land was made for you and me. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me." Keep on singing on pillows freedom, bells come ringing from the highest mountain to the deepest sea. This land was made for you and me. Nobody living can ever stop me as I go walking that freedom highway. Nobody living can ever turn me back. This land was made for you and me. Everybody, this land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. Again, this land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. This land was made for you and me. Thank you so much. You've been a great audience. We are the Westfield Ukulele Circle. Michael, thank you for having us.
Thank you for coming. Appreciate it. Thank you. please have some of the refreshments over there. There's ice and drinks, tea, lemonade, cookies, and if you need to use the restroom, you can go through either door in the front. They're open, and go to the back of the city hall. There's the restrooms there, and the museum will be open too.
Look, I'm sorry, right by.